Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video I'm going to try to clear SS Trial 2. So I'm just going to begin and really hope for the best. Because there is a huge luck element to this. I need this cuttlefish to do something, and if it does, I can win. If it doesn't, I have problems. So, let's begin, and here we go. So, first things first, I'm going to move Freya in and Lance Phalanx up. Because my Freya has 3 fixed damage attacks. So her talent, Lance Phalanx, and Barb. Ooh. Next, I'm going to move Liffany. Put her so that she will apply her attack support on Freya, so that Freya does 15% more damage. Next, let's move Liana. Liana first, so that she will apply Sage's Hat onto Freya. And then finally, let's move Sophia and apply Regenerate. Alright, so everything is set up. We're just faction buff with Bernhard, and here we go. So, what I really need to happen, and if it does, I have a very good chance of clearing this, is if this cuttlefish decides to use water control and then use tentacle on Liana. Very dependent on the cuttlefish doing that. It decides to tentacle Freya instead, right from the start, so I'm going to have a bit more problems right now. But let's continue. The reason, if this cuttlefish decides to use water control and tentacle, then this Lava Titan, instead of moving here, it actually moves down into the forest here. That gives me more options. Because it moved here, I now have problems. So, we'll see. Alright. One big issue with this map is that these Lava Titans have 8,000 defense, and because they also have Barb, Barb causes 2.5 times hero's defense damage. So effectively, with that much defense, I get one-shotted if I attack any person under guard. I've already failed a few times due to that, making that mistake. So, here we go. Let's get Freya down here. As far away from the enemy as possible. And then I'm just going to activate the faction buff. Liffany is going to move up, and she's just going to use Tornado to reduce these two's attack value. And apply Magic Explosion. Next, we're going to move Bernhard and Shield Bash this Leviathan so it can't attack me. Liana is going to pray her up. Heal up everyone. And then Sophia can choose to rewind, but there's no real point. So, heal on Freya. And might as well pray her, just because I have access to it. And I'm going to be using rewind soon enough. So there we go. Freya. Need Freya to tank multiple hits this turn. Let's see how it goes. Here's hit number 2. And then here comes attack number 3 from the tentacle. Cuttlefish. I think I'll live. Yeah, 723 hit points. And the reason she survived, and this is really the only reason why she survived, is because of the combination of Liffany's Tornado reducing their attack and Bernhard's talent, Lord's Will, reducing their attack by another 8%. So the combination of those two reduced their attack enough that I survived. Minus 20 attack here and then minus 8% more. So that's why Freya lived. Now this turn is trouble, because I kind of need to retreat, but I don't think I can. Well, let's run as far back as I can, hope for the best. Let's begin with a rewind. I won't have regenerate this turn, which is going to cause problems as a result. In fact, maybe I won't rewind, because there's no point. Well, I need the rewind in order to shield bash these guys. That's the whole problem. Well, let's hope for the best. You know what? Retreat and hope for the best. That's really all I can do. So let's move Freya back and apply a gain on her so she can reactivate Lance Phalanx. So that's the first step. That brings her back to full health too. Nice. Next. Let's place Bernhardt right here. Let's move Lifney back and she will apply Magic Explosion on this guy at least. Right. Next is Bernhard. Sophia moves back up. Hold on. 3, 1, 2, 3. So I can actually put Sophia here and regenerate Freya. There we go. And finally, yeah, I'll put Bernhardt right here. And Lance Phalanx on Freya. So again, nice. Her talent killed off the Leviathan. Now it hammers this lobster behemoth. And then the cuttlefish. I managed to survive its attack too. Very nice. Ooh. Now. Ooh. Absolutely rewinding this turn. And I'm going to shift over. Begin by weakening this archer with Tornado. Ooh. Move back and faction buff. Move back as well. And pray her up again. And I cannot absorb 2 hits at all. So I'm going to move back and just... faction buff. Liffany survives the tentacle this time because that cuttlefish was so heavily damaged, so its attack was dramatically reduced. Perfect. So now I'm going to shield bash this Dark Elf General and hope the fixed damage is enough to kill it. Yes! Only 3 enemies left. Get out of range. Reactivate Lens Phalanx. Uh-oh. Oh, forgot about that debuff. That's not good. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Just going to end my turn here because I can apply Magic Explosion on this guy. And he can't attack me. And I'm going to regenerate Freya. So all 5 of my characters are still alive. There's 2 enemies that I'm facing. So need to apply Magic Explosion on them. Oh. Well, let's just retreat for now. Because I need skills. Right now I don't have any active skills. So, better to retreat. Ooh. Because I still have quite a bit of time in terms of turns, right? It's only turn 6. As long as my characters live, I have the chance to come back. I just have to be very careful because I'm pretty sure Freya cannot survive 2 attacks. Perfect! They split up. This is what I needed. Okay, so I'm going to shift up. Freya first. Being very careful right now because I don't want to lose. I really don't want to lose this. Alright, here we go. He does come in for the attack. So I can kind of kite this guy since he's going to keep attacking. So let's keep doing that. Keep shifting up. Keep activating faction buff.
Ooh. 愚かな。
これはあまり使いたくないですよね。ご命令を。
Alright, so far so good.
人
Once this guy is down, I've won. So if he keeps coming to attack, which he is, I have a chance to come to win. Nice. So keep kiting then. This time I can actually lance Phalanx at last.
すみません。私の番。
Regenerate.
あれ？気づかないうちに。ごめんなさいね。
Could risk putting Liffany in, actually. Well, Bernhard can't do anything. If I attack with Bernhard, he dies. So let's not do that.
ご命令を。これが私の信じる心です。
So the only thing is whether I use Liffany here to magic explosion him, and I don't think I need to. I mean, I'm kiting him down just fine, doing this retreat thing. So as long as Freya can finish him off, I've won. Yes!
私の番です。どうかしましたか？ど
So
うかしました
now
か？
he's going to move down here, up here. So I can actually put Liffin here for the magic explosion and the weakening. Let's actually move up and prayer up first.
そして、
Then Freya
はい。
can swap spots with
あれ？
Sophia,
気づかないうち
so
に。
that Freya will be right beside Liffin,
まあ。
like so.
これですわ。
Perfect.
Ooh.
Alright, and let's just get Bernhard out of the way. Down to just one enemy. This worked out quite well.
Go命令を。人、思考、そして。
It did take me quite a few attempts to successfully clear this, I have to say. So it's a relief it worked out.
まあ。どうかしました？
Let's rewind.
これはあまり使いたくないですわね。
And Freya will now lance Phalanx once more. And with this, it's over. Nice. There we go. So, I hope you found this useful. I'm going to go over my party quickly because I do I am using a very weird party. So, my Freya is only level 55. She is 4 stars, and in terms of class level, she only has 2 class quality. So she's only 2. She's not maxed out yet. She does not have Royal Vanguard mastered. Nonetheless, with 2 out of 4 class quality, she was able to tank enough hits and take enough damage. In terms of equipment, she has leaden set of equipment, those 3 items, and then a last night for her weapon, just to increase her attack and her hit points. So that's Freya's set of equipment. In fact, I'm going to remove it off of her now and give the items back to the characters. So there's Lenin's set, and it was Cherry's last night. Alright, so that was Freya. Sophia has her usual set of equipment. Level 50 Blessing Staff, level 40 Crystal Ball. That's really what matters. Liana has her usual set of equipment. Level 50 Blue Moon, level 50 Crystal Ball. And Bernhard has Leon's equipment to increase his attack value. So he has Winged Shin Guards, an Ace Helmet, an Ace's Armor, and Seal Guardian. This one I'm also going to unequip and give him back his helm. But everything else needs to go back on Leon. There we go. So I strengthened up my Bernhard a bit, although his main job was really just to weaken the enemies enough so that wait a second. He has the wrong speed boots. Okay, there we go. So basically Bernhard's job was he killed the Leviathan early on with Shield Bash and Rupture together. And his soldiers doing fixed damage as well. So Bernhard definitely helped, and also his talent kept my Freya alive. Without this 8% attack and defense decrease, combined with the tornado decrease from Liphany, my Freya would have died, for sure. So the combination of Bernhard's attack and defense reduction and Liphany's tornado reducing enemy attack by 20%, that's what kept me in the match. So that was, we've talked about Bernhard, we've talked about Liana, we've talked about Sophia, we've talked about Freya, and the last character was Liphany. And Liphany also not mastered. In fact, she only hit the 3rd class level. So she doesn't even have any class mastery whatsoever. She's only just hit this class, the wizard class for her. Right? I don't have any of these materials, that's why I haven't upgraded her, but she's definitely on the priority list for upgrading now, especially after this fight just now. Yeah, so this is Liphany, 5 stars. I picked up a lot of Liphany shards, and then there's also the Liphany event, which really raised her up. So my Liphany is a 5-star character, 244 int plus 262. And the int came from level 50 Holy Ring, level 50 Blue Moon. And that was enough for Liphany's fixed damage to steadily work down the opponents. Alright, so that's everything about my setup and my characters to barely win on SS Trial 2. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really hope you found this video useful, because I have to admit, I struggled with this map quite a bit before I was finally able to clear it. I'm going to do SS Trial 3, 4, and the Ultimate Trial tomorrow, on Sunday. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.